is a small test with some better camera quality. So I'm using the back camera of my phone. It's different, right? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit better. I think I'll look at it later, the footage, if it's that different. But I'll at least do it when I feel like it. Sometimes so I just won't do it because it's takes more time to set up than just taking your phone out. But as usually is. Also, it seems a bit weird when I look to the side. I don't know. That's my laptop, so that's where I'm looking. Anyways, let's get into the main content of this also great video. So the thing I have had most on my mind as of the last few days has been mostly Swedish. So to get into university through the Open University program at Aalto University, you must complete one Swedish course, specifically the Swedish tests for speaking and writing. So that's the passing requirement. But once you get into the actual university, you then have to do another the actual course. You have to complete it. So I decided to do the actual material of the course at the same time, since I was basically doing it anyways. So because I needed to do it anyways, so yeah, I decided to do it at the same time, so it's out of the way and done, so I don't have to think about that anymore. But yeah, basically that's what I've been working on for the past few days. The final tests, the written exam was quite easy, as you could just kind of, you know, you were allowed to use AI tools, so it was quite easy. Just make the responses, whatever, generate them. It was pretty easy to just cheat that way. And well, it wasn't cheating, it was allowed, but it's still like, it doesn't feel like your own writing, basically. But yeah, I did that. Then there was basically a diary of what I had done. I guess it's like a work diary. Very odd, I guess. But it was a thing that I had to do. That took like a day of writing, like 4 or 5 hours. Which was basically because I hadn't done it before. You were supposed to do it after every single exercise in the course. I had not done that, in fact. So I had to do it all at once, and I thought it would be really quick and easy, and it was pretty quick compared to everything. But like 4 hours for 4 hours in one day of just doing Swedish is quite painful. I'll say that much. Yeah. I guess other things. The business has kept rolling, so I've gotten work here and there. I think we're hovering around maybe a 2K mark. I know. I think somewhere around there is where we are with the business. Maybe it's a bit higher, maybe it's a bit lower. It's kind of hard to tell with the taxes. There might be a lot more coming in than it's a lot more than I'm actually profiting, obviously. So I have to kind of split those out. But I think we're doing around the 2K range, and that's what I pretty much planned for. Well, to be honest, I didn't plan for that, but I was okay with it going lower. I'm happy it's staying this high. That's at least what I'm thinking. Yeah. So that's staying afloat. I have allergies now, which is fun. But yeah, the business keeps going. I haven't done much marketing. I decided to not do marketing for this spring. I'm just fine with the business kind of going down a bit more. Taking kind of a break, doing some other things. I have some other things I want to finish up and do well before that. So I'm gonna focus on some other things. Then next what is it? It's not spring. It's the opposite of spring. Fall. Boom. I got there. Next fall, I'm going to be going all in on the business and seeing what I can do there. And that's gonna be it. Then I'm gonna have to go to the army and do some other stuff there. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, that's a half a year expenditure, and then we have then we go into uh, university, college, however you wish to call it. That's where we're going after that. So that's the plan, and I'm pretty happy with that plan. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, so for basically, as I said, I was doing some other stuff for these next few weeks to months, mainly months, and that's gonna be French. I wanna learn French. I think it's cool to know another language, and I think the best way to start out is just to go all in. Learn the as enough to like understand the language, and then you can just learn from YouTube videos passively. So I'm trying to deep dive as much French as I can in like a month or two, so I can start passively watching YouTube videos and learning from that. But currently, it seems like that's gonna be a bit harder than I thought, because it's just it's requiring a lot more input than I thought to get to that level to understand um, casual speech, which makes sense, obviously. And even if it's not casual, it's like polite and kind of slow. It's still very difficult to differentiate the words. So I'm having quite a bit of trouble with that. But slow progress is still progress. I'm getting there. I understand slowly more. I've had a bit of a slowdown this week, mostly because of the Swedish. Um, I have one final speaking exercise that I have to do today to finish off the course, then I'm completely done. And for that one, I just don't kind of want to mess up my mind with extra French, because it's already French is already messing up with my Swedish, because both of them are like at a low enough level where they interfere with each other, and that's not good. That's not very good. So I'm gonna try to finish this Swedish thing really quickly. Swedish thing, whatever. Um, Exercise as quickly as possible to hopefully move on to getting more French done. I haven't completely fallen off. I did 3 hours 2 days ago. Then no, 3 days ago was like 3 hours. Then I did about then I didn't. I skipped out for the first time in 2 weeks. For 2 days ago, and then yesterday I did about an hour of French. Today I'm gonna finish this Swedish exercise, and then I'm gonna go try to go for 3 or 4 hours. I think the realistically a sustainable pace is somewhere around the 3 to 4 hours a day, um, because it's just media. Then hopefully once I get more literate, is that the way you would call it? Once I comprehend more, I will be able to spend more time watching French media, and I think I can like rewatch a bunch of shows in French and um, learn from that a lot. So that's the point we're trying to get to. But we'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen in a month. Um, but I might, if everything goes well, I might get to the point where I can like watch shows that are dubbed um, in French without the subtitles, and that would be the absolute highest level of very good, because then I can watch like tons of shows that I've already watched that I really liked and just do them in French, and I'm very excited for that, because obviously slang and those kinds of things are the kind of next level that you have to get to after you've started to actually understand the language. But I think I will tackle those later once I have my comprehension of proper French at a higher level. But I'll see what I do and how those plans change. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now. I'm seeing if I can what methods work best for me in learning, and I'm trying to constantly adapt to what the best method is currently. That's what I'm thinking currently. That's how I'm feeling. I've yapped for a good 11 minutes here, so I think we're just about done. And yeah, now I have to think about how I'm gonna turn this camera off, because the turn off button is on the other side. If I press here, I think it's gonna